Hope you are all doing well wherever you are. Today I want to walk us through 3 simple ways to create a zine. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I really enjoy making zines. I've made a lot of different kinds, and I will link some of the videos in the notes below so you can watch those if you want a little more in-depth way of making zines in terms of the coloring and collaging on them. But today I'm going to show you just 3 basic ways to cut a zine, and then you can do whatever you would like with them. Here's a couple of zines that I have created in the past. This little guy, and this is not my original copy. I created it once and then took it to a printer, so it's just a really nice quality. This one's a little bit bigger. Also not the original. Took this one to a local printer. And all of these zines have been included in my zine subscription. So if you're curious about that, I'll also link that below. And then here's a different one where it's more like a book style. So the pages are stapled on the inside. And then it's just page by page, a little booklet, which I really, really love. All right, let's jump into 3 basic ways to start your zine. So I am just using regular 8.5 by 11 printer paper. It's good for creating a foundation for a zine. You can, of course, use thicker paper if you would like as well. So the first step here is to fold the paper in half and then fold each half into that first fold. And then open it up. You should have 4 columns. And then simply turn your paper, and then you're going to fold it one more time in the middle, the long ways. You should come out with 8 different squares of folded paper. And then go ahead and fold it in half one more time, and you're going to cut from the fold into that first crease. And you'll see it will create a little pocket like that, and then you just kind of find the middle and allow the pages to come together and then press down. And it's usually at this point, once I get through my first couple folds and when I'm actually lining up the zine, that I'll use my bone folder to get a really good crease. All right, and I'll go ahead and number these pages so it's a little easier to see what you're going to come out with. So you have a front cover, and then all of your pages on the inside. And then your back cover. All right, so there's one way to fold a zine. This is the way that I typically will fold my zines. It's just how I learned, and I'm most comfortable with it. And then this way is very, very similar. You're going to fold the paper the same exact way. So fold it in half, and then fold each end into that first crease. And then fold it in half the long ways. Now this time, instead of doing that cut in the middle, I'm going to take a pair of scissors and cut from one end all the way to the very last crease on the other end. Okay, and then go ahead and fold on that last piece that is not cut. And then you kind of fold along the folds that you've already created, and then you'll see it kind of comes together into a book. Another thing I will include in the notes below this video is a free printable for an 8-page zine template to help you create these. Okay, and same thing, I will number the pages just so you can kind of get an idea of how it will turn out. Now, when decorating my zines, I tend to, after I make these cuts and folds, I will open the zine back up and make my decorations and colors and all of that fun stuff. And then I will go back and refold it. So here's a video link of me showing you how to do that above. You can just click that if you'd like to learn more about that. All right, and the final way to fold a zine, of course, there's many other ways, but within this video, I'm sharing 3 ways to fold and cut a zine. So this one is going to be more like a booklet style. So I folded it in half, and then once again, folding each half into that crease. And this time I'm going to fold it in half the other way, just like this. And I'm going to use the folds as my guide of where to cut. So I'm going to cut down the middle here. And then I'm going to cut down the other side here. And then what you will end up with is 4 pages, and you'll see then they can all kind of fit together into a little booklet. Just like that. And you can either leave it like this. You can, of course, staple that inside fold if you want it to make your zine a little more secure. You can even grab some bookmaking materials and sew along that fold. Now this booklet has a lot more pages, and I know you can't really see the colored pencil that I'm using very well, but it has about double the pages as the previous 2 zines that we walked through. So 14 pages on the inside, and then of course a back cover. There's so much fun to have when creating zines, and this was a very beginner-friendly guide to creating your first zines and some different ways to do that. All the links are below if you would like to learn more about zine making, and until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Cheers!